this week's Pride review. We had our boy Aldo out in LA getting some stuff. The gays have really been bringing it.
It's accelerating every year.
And you'd think they would kind of chill out because America's so divided right now. Things are kind of heated. We're probably more politically divided than we've been in a long time. Every year it's been getting worse and worse. Mm-hmm. So you'd think maybe they would chill out and maybe take some of the attention off of themselves.
No.
Double down, triple down, all in.
Foot is on the pedal as hard as they can.
They are all in 100%. Listen to what this, drag queen, giant, fat, gay guy said on this float. Check out what he's saying.
Hi! You are here and protesting and making a statement for those who do not have the opportunity to be proud of who they are.
So for those who don't have the opportunity to be proud of who they are, so they're making it seem like the gays are oppressed and like this is like a big event to like stop the oppression, stand up to the oppression. You're oppressed. You're on an Astroglide float in the middle of town with gay naked people in thongs dancing in front of children, yelling into a megaphone, and the entire city shut down the blocks and blocks of streets for you.
There's like 150 cops on duty on this. The whole city shut down.
It's sponsored by YouTube, Amazon, Citibank, every
Lockheed
Martin, every corporation, every store in town. You guys are the oppressed ones? I just don't understand that. It's like you're yelling into the thing, oh, we need to like stand up for people who don't have a voice. It's like, guys, I think you got back to square one even status. Yeah. And if anything, I think you've taken a little much.
You seen what they're doing in the schools? I think you are. I think you got this.
Yeah. So they shut down the entire city for this.
But that's the angle. That's what motivates people. That's what makes them feel good, right?
Mm-hmm.
The like, I'm oppressed. I need to keep fighting, even though like I'm on the corporate float. How much does that float cost? What is that thing?
Yeah,
you're in a truck.
You're entirely on offense.
Yeah,
there's no resistance to this. Mm-hmm. Try having a Trump rally on Hollywood Boulevard. See how that goes.
Yeah,
and then check out this next clip. Kid forced to watch gay twerking.
This one was probably the most damning.
So it's people twerking, and then this kid's mom is like steering his shoulders. So he watches it. It's like that meme where they hold the guy's...
Look at it.
Yeah, they hold his eyes open. So you can kind of see why the Patriot Front guys loaded into that U-Haul. I don't know anything about them.
They wanted to save this kid.
But they loaded into a U-Haul to stop the Pride Parade stuff. And they may have kind of had a point.
Yeah.
They may have been right. May have been.
So what's the story on that? You don't know anything? It's just like the sketchiest, fakest, weird story ever?
Yeah, it's very weird. It smells like Fed stuff, but you can't assume everything's Fed stuff.
Yeah.
It's weird they all wear the masks and the outfits, and it's like, I don't know. I've never heard of that group before recently.
Yeah.
And that means there's no like organic rise of that group. Like that group didn't organically come into place, it seems like. Maybe it did. I'll look into it, but it doesn't seem like it's...
The smell test, it didn't really pass.
It didn't pass the smell test.
Yeah.
I don't really see conservatives like getting together in the outfits like that. Everyone wears a mask. It just kind of smells a little Fed-y. But it's not good to assume everyone's a Fed. The right's allowed to organize too.
Absolutely.
So we will look into that and see. Before we do though, we want to get into the next clip. The guy getting whipped in front of the kids.
Yeah. This is a daddy boy relationship, presumably.
Yep.
Whipping him a little bit.
Whipping him in town. Everyone's wearing leather underwear.
That guy's ass is out.
Yeah. Cool parade, guys. This is fun. This is something to be proud of. We need to go show the whole town what we're up to behind the scenes. We haven't told everyone enough.
And then this little kid who can barely walk, guaranteed under 2 years old, just exploring his first memory, perhaps.
Yeah. So take us to our next clip, the pup play clip. Aldo got a great clip from pup play people.
Why are you out here for Pride today? Well, there you have it. And why are you out here for Pride today? Why are you guys out here at Pride?
For Puppy Pride.
Puppy Pride, people. Puppy Pride.
So Puppy Pride, which is just like a sexual activity.
It's a kink.
It's not even like an orientation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
It's just people like to wear the outfit and get f***ed as the dog.
that's my understanding.
That's my understanding as well.
But yeah, so are those gay? Are those gay pup play people? Because otherwise, what are they doing with Pride? They're just hijacking it for their own kink.
It's gay. It's gay at a base
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
And they dress as the dog, and then they get treated like a dog by the people they have sex with. So
That's what I'm saying. We're blurring the lines between just some kink thing you do in your bedroom and then the actual being gay.
and you bring out in public and you have a parade about it. Kind of a dark time. Next clip.
Certainly not an oppressed time though for you guys. For
Yeah.
that demo.
There's the line, guys. There's the spectrum of things that are, quote, allowed in LA street parades. Where's the problem? Where's the issue of
What can't you do? What are we oppressing you on? Spell it out for us, please.
Yeah,
You know?
wear a MAGA hat there, and then you'll see what you can't do.
Mm-hmm.
Next clip: genitals revealed at the Idaho Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. You'd think, but that's where everyone from like LA and moved to when they left for the pandemic. That was like a hot landing place in Idaho.
Of course.
So this person's dancing, this drag queen, and then the drag queen's genitals fall out.
Let's see. Doing a move.
And then the genitals fall out. Very nice. In front of all the kids. There was like a Christian group of people that were praying for rain that day or something, right?
Yeah.
And then it ended up happening and it flooded.
It got flooded. Breaking major flooding in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Storm drains struggle to handle rainfall.
So it worked.
Yeah.
God heard that prayer and I was like, yeah, I can answer that one pretty quick. And the weird thing is, for drag queen stuff, it's not even like it's a good piece of entertainment.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why it's like celebrating just being there.
Yeah.
It's
like-
celebrating existence.
It's the drag queen is like a big fat gay guy, looks like me,
Yep.
in high heels, caked on makeup and a wig, fake boobs, lip syncing like a Whitney Houston song.
Yeah.
Like it's not like, well, we're playing, the harp in the park in Central Park.
Yeah,
We're
there's no
playing
fire
Mozart.
breathing.
There's no skill. It's just like average, below average in my mind, but it's just like an average person going up there and lip syncing a Whitney Houston song in like a over the top woman's outfit, gigantic fat gay guy.
Yeah.
Like this isn't good content.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not even like, oh, it's the arts and people need to see this. And if you're missing out, if you don't partake, there's really no upside here. It's not even like it's that good of content. It's not good content.
And then here we see the costume fail, revealing a penis.
Yeah.
So the mask is kind of off. The illusion is over. It's like, oh shit, back to reality. Oh yeah, this guy's name is Frank Kowalski, and he's got 2 DUIs and an indecent exposure charge, and he's gonna hop in his Ford Taurus after this and do the 1 hour commute back to rural Idaho or wherever.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Exactly. So like the mask coming off is crazy.
They have all these names too. Like I'm Lady Godiva.
Yeah, I'm Fire Rain. And
Yeah.
like I'm Clairvoyant Angel. And it's just you're Michael Johnson.
Your name's Scott.
Yeah, exactly.
You work at Kinko's. It's actually funny with all the gay stuff because when I first moved to LA, like I wasn't too familiar with Pride or whatever and the gay community in general. And I went to LA, I moved there, and I had friends who were in a band, Cameron and his friends in the band. So I was hanging out with like a band for the first month when I got to LA. And I remember he got invited to like this music producer's house to play as the music, as like the music performance. And the guy was gay. He was like, yeah, just a heads up, like it's gonna be kind of like a gay party. And I was like, dude, whatever. Like, I'm sure it'll be sweet. Girls hang out with gay guys. There'll be girls there. I'll talk to the girls. Actually, everyone there being gay helps me because I'll be the only straight guy. And when I meet a girl, then she'll kind of like be forced to talk to me. There was not one girl at the gay party. It was all gay guys. It was a swing pool full of gay guys doing like horrible, disgusting stuff. There were little like butlers and thongs, gay guys, oiled up. Everyone was gay. And then the music producer guy was trying to have sex with the straight guys in the band. So that was like
My first gig.
my first gig.
Dude, they're paying $2,000. Like,
Literally.
Oh yeah.
And they were like singing the songs and the gay guys were going crazy and like just eyeing these guys up. and it was just a very eye-opening experience for me.
I think that's a lot of gay guys' thing. They want to flip a straight guy.
Oh, of course.
And we talked about that last week too. Like that's what I think Netflix and the woke shows are going to trend towards.
Yeah.
The Chad jock has a little gay experience and it's no big deal.
It's no big deal. You know, guys are. They just want to get some, however they can.
It doesn't make me gay, bro.
Yeah, exactly. It's funny. I was online, as I always am, and I saw a John Doyle post.
Yeah.
He made a really good point about, it was mostly about the trans community. You know how everyone says like, oh, you have to be nice to trans people. Like they're suicidal. You have to be nice to trans people because
they're the most marginalized.
they're the most
group.
marginalized and they're oppressed and they're very sensitive. John Doyle wrote this. He said, hey, liberals, why is the trans suicide attempt rate 41%? Because of people like me, you say? But you don't value my opinion on virtually anything else. So how could my opinion of your identity be all of a sudden so influential? Why is the suicide attempt rate of children who are severely bullied in school significantly less than 41%? Why is the suicide attempt rate of the oppressed Black Americans significantly less than 41%, even during slavery and Jim Crow? Surely you aren't suggesting that you have it worse than people who were literally enslaved, right? I'm thinking there's something more to this.
Yeah. And then you have to end it with, I'm thinking there's something more to this because you can't say what you think.
Yeah, you can't say what you think. You have to kind of just ask questions. And then when you hear the questions, it makes you kind of get to the conclusion without saying, hey, they're lying about
This is what I think. Mental blankness, is kind of a symptom. So, yeah, you have to pose that question. You can't actually say what you think. And when you're on a YouTube podcast like this, you have to have a dream. You have to make up a dream that you had.
Yeah. We have a couple of dreams. We have like a half dream today.
Okay.
Coming up later.
I'm excited.
With the trans agenda and the trans thing of like ruining the gender spectrum, it's like all throughout history, we've kind of made it this far with men and women as being like the understood thing.
Yeah.
Men and women, and they have their roles, and a man is not a woman, a woman's not a man. They're not the exact same. Genghis Khan didn't make a change to that. Mussolini didn't.
Alexander the Great made no changes.
Yeah, like no one really went after that known truth, no matter what side you were on, until recently. And now it's like these kind of mentally deranged people who are calling for this like drastic change to the foundation of our society without ever accomplishing anything.
Yeah.
So why don't you guys take us over first and then tell us?
Yeah. Not just subvert. You have to conquer. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
If you guys want to make these changes, you're going to have to conquer. And we talk more about this in Bonus Land today. There's a whole thread about a detransitioner, which is just like so eye-opening. It's too much to read in the regular show, but it's like the most eye-opening thread I've ever read. Patreon.com/Fleckus for Bonus Land. It's very much worth the watch.